Hello everyone, welcome to another Last of Us video. Today we're going to be doing something I like to call a loadout review. This is basically a series that's going to basically just be looking at other people's loadouts and see how good they are and just testing them out. Today we got the Scavenger, obviously. TLOU Strategist just brought this out. And I gave it a try. I mean, you know, I'm not the biggest fan when it comes down to variable with the variable rifle. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I gave it a try anyways. He made one of my favorite loadouts is Endure and Survive, and he made that one, and I got a lot of kills with it. Now, I'm not saying that this loadout is terrible. It just doesn't fit for me. So, my PlayStation may be making a little noise. I don't know why. It's been making noises even on these things. Yes, you may hear it a little bit. But, yeah, your dad's definitely going to hear the noise in it. Hopefully it goes down. Now, like I said, I'm working on getting it. It's just that it's taking a little while to find, you know, because apparently I got to find all the stuff to do it first, because I don't want to break it by accident. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't have to do anything, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, because I'm gonna do more of these. It's obviously gonna be a series for me. I really hope you guys enjoy this series, but let's get into it. Okay, so this is the loadout. You know, revolver, variable rifle, scavenger 3, reviver 2, first aid training 1, and explosive expert 1. Now, I love all of these. Okay, I don't usually use scavenger at all, so this is the first time for me using scavenger. So, yeah, but let's see. So it's going to be basically an overview. I'm just going to, you know, selectively talk about each weapon or perk and see and just how it's going to impact for the game. The revolver, for me, it's one of the most, I would say, the most common used weapon in the game. Not because, I mean, you know, people use the 9mm too, but the revolver has a lot more power and speed. I mean, not by speed, just by more power. It has more damage. The 9mm is probably like 2-3 bars, but you can see here on revolver it's literally 5 bars. Rate of fire is 4. You know, it's a really decent. It's a decent weapon. So yeah, that's like one of the most common. And like there's some like a combo, let's say for hunting rifle and revolver, that equals 1 down. You hit him with a revolver, then hit him with the. I think it's the other way around. I think it's. You hit them with the hunting rifle, then you hit them with the revolver. So the revolver is just really just, you know, really balanced weapon, and it's good for pretty much any loadout. When it comes down, and it's good. And the good thing about it, it's free. It's a really good weapon. But the thing about this game is, especially with semi-automatic weapons, is that you got to find a rhythm with the gun. You know, you can't just spray and pray like in Call of Duty. You know, you gotta really time it right and you know, get the rhythm right, and then you can do it with the revolver. And then if you can do that, you're really gonna, you know, you're pretty much gonna dominate the entire game or whatever match you're playing. The next one would have to be, you know, the variable rifle. The variable rifle has a uniqueness to it because it's basically like the Enforcer, but it's like a rifle. Okay, you know, the description is fast, accurate rifle that downs in 4 shots. And you can look through the scope. There's a scope with it. It has a variable scope zoom, but it's a good weapon for, you know, long range and mid range. I'm not gonna say short range, because short range it's really hard to get you know, a good or not just a good, not a good one, but to survive at close range with this weapon. I mean, it's possible unless you know what you're doing, but this weapon is so. I don't use it that much. I'm not a person that likes to do this, because I'm really good with the weapons like the shotguns, especially the attack shotgun. I've gotten kind of lazy with the game, to the point where I don't even want to use any of these, you know, these pistols and semiotic weapons and the burst rifle, things that take work to get you to. That actually take work. So I'm not lazy whatsoever. I'm lazy in this game because I just, you know, there's nothing really new. They're all the same weapons, not many weapons, and to just try to master all of them is like, no, it's gonna take too long. So yeah, I get kind of lazy in this game. But the variable rifle out well, it has great rate of fire. You know, it has amazing accuracy. The reload speed is okay. The damage is okay, but like I said, it's a 4-shot weapon, so it's going to take a little while. But like the rate of fire is, it's going to go by faster than you realize. You know, just get the timing right, get the rhythm right, and it'll be promise me, I promise you, it's a destroyer. All right, it's a destroyer. It's a real big monster when it comes down to if you know how to use it. So the next one would have to be Scavenger, and Scavenger, I've never used it, so I don't know how this game is. I've never custom, and you know, I didn't go on a custom loadout and put Scavenger 1, 2, or even not 3, not 2, not even 1, because I really don't think it's you know, worth it. I didn't think it was that good. I didn't think it was important, so I didn't get it. You know, and it says like sometimes enemies drop a random crafting item and always drop double ammo. So this is like, it's perfect for this, you know. If you're getting a lot of kills and you're having trouble with the game and that you're not getting much ammo, you can kill them and you get double the ammo. And the thing is that when you get near them, when you get right near the person's dead body, when there's supply and ammo, you can just go right by them, and you don't even have to press triangle. You can just walk by and it'll pick it up for you automatically. So yeah, it's a good perk, man. I'm gonna try to put in some other ones, but like I said, I don't really like. I've made tons of custom made loadouts called Loadout Blueprints, and I've basically a big playlist of that stuff. If you want to go check it out, and it's just called Loadout Blueprints. That's it. But yeah, I have a bunch of these, and this is gonna be one of my first videos about reviews, because I never did loadout reviews at all. But yeah, I think that's what the Scavenger 3 is really good. It's really good for people who are getting a lot of kills, but they're not getting any ammo. All right. When you get, you know, like I just did, like the second game I did terrible. I did 2 games instead of 1 because I felt like the first game wasn't enough. You know, I didn't get many kills and I didn't really do much. So yeah, I'm doing this now. Okay, so that's what Scavenger 3. That's my view on Scavenger 3. Reviver 2. I've always loved Reviver. Always, because just how useful it is in tight situations where your enemies are coming right at you, and you have down, and you can have down like one down teammate, you know, and you can literally, you know, revive them, and just if you have Reviver 1 or 2, it takes like probably 3 seconds to revive them for Reviver 1, and it takes about 2 seconds, I would say, for Reviver 2, you know, or something like that. It's just, you know, it's a good perk for those people who want to get more parts. You know, you want to get more parts, and you know, just, you know, more parts, and also it actually helps the one that you revived. You get 25 more health. The teammate you revive, he gets 25 more health, and it kind of aids his survival a little bit. You know, so yeah, it's just like I said, it's really good when you get into tight situations and you need to get them up fast. You know, hopefully when Last of Us Part 2 comes out, they'll come up with a better mechanism for that, instead of just, you know, touching their shoulder. You know. So yeah, that's what I would think of Reviver 2. First Aid Training 1 is probably one of the most common used perks in the game, because of how many people get saved by this. Tons of people get saved by this one perk. You could see almost in every Loadout blueprint that I've ever done has always first aid training. Almost. I'm not saying all of them do, almost all of them, because the perk is so good and it literally can save you so much. So yeah, I mean, it's literally the best perk for survival when it comes down to these situations where you're being heavily attacked, you know. So, and the other perk that I would love for you guys to try out is, one of them is, I think it was called Second Chance. It's basically a perk that helps you when you're having an off day, where you're not getting many kills, you're not pretty getting much of anything. They basically give you more health and probably, I think, a little bit of parts. I really don't know. because I don't really use it that much. But yeah, so that's what I would say about first day trading one. Suppose an expert. I mean, I'm not a big fan of explosion expert just because of how. I mean, it's it's a really important product. I gotta say that, but it's just I don't use it that much. I really don't. I don't really see much use in using it. So yeah, I don't really use it that much. Just because I mean, it's a really good perk. I mean, you know, grenade launcher and bomb radius is increased by 20%, and Molotov radius is increased by 10%. You know, so it's, you know, the radius of something is like the how, you know, how big it can get. You know, like a nuclear radius can be huge. I mean, it can like cover an entire city, you know, or worse. You know, so yeah, you just, you know, Molotov radius, and it just increases bomb radius and Molotov radius. So it's like throwable or it just increases the throwable radius of the throwable. So yeah, so let's get in the game, shall we? You know, it's very funny. Look right here. It's like one of the fastest games I've ever gotten into. Whoop. See, fastest game I've ever gotten into. Yeah, I don't really get a. Some people think that I. See, I rarely get the boosters. I rarely do. I just really save them up in case I really need them. And like if I'm going against some people that I really have a hard time with it. But here we go. You can see that I'm not at all. I do not have any type of. You'll see in this game that I have no skill for this game, for this gun, man. You're gonna see it, man. Trust me. It's like I said, these are all first trying, so I'm not gonna do any loadouts that I've never haven't tried. Okay, these are first timers. These are the first time that I've played with a loadout. I'm not gonna make a loadout that I already know that I'm good or bad with. It's just gonna be first. See my first. Man, I can't speak today, guys. Yeah, I've been having a hard time with speaking today. Like I can't put in the words, and I can't also. I can't think that straight either. You know, you're like if I read, I'll try to read, and I'll get confused on what the words are saying. You know, so it's, yeah. Sorry if I do that. All right. But anyways, I don't have much skill with this weapon because it's just I don't use it that much, and I'm not really big on semi-automatic weapons on this game. You know, any other game could be okay, but you know, this game is just, you have to find that rhythm, man. That rhythm is really difficult, especially when you're trying to kill somebody. For me, at least, you know, I can do it. You know, it takes a little bit of focusing, you know. So, you can see that I'm very, very, very impatient, and now I'm rushing people and stuff like that. You know, and yeah, he downed them, so I went back over here. You know, yeah. So right now, I'm just kind of impatient. And I'm rushing a lot. Look at this. This is so stupid right here. How did this not... Look at this right here. This is such bullcrap. It's such bullcrap, guys. I'm telling you, man, this game, man, it sometimes does not make any sense sometimes. My brother played The Last of Us for the first time in a long time. a few days ago. I think it was a few weeks ago, really. He played it, and the way that he was playing, he was... I mean, he played this game a lot with me when I first got the game, because we didn't really have... My brother didn't have his own, you know, PlayStation, or even he has an Xbox now, so he doesn't really play The Last of Us. So, but when we first got the game, it was just me and him. We had to share the same PlayStation. The one game that we played was this game, like, for a long time. And while playing the game, he did a lot. I mean, he got to the point of just to the hundreds, really. You know, he was playing really well. He played a lot more than I did, and I played at a boatload. You know, but I didn't play it as much as he did. You know, I did other things when, you know, I had the game. You know, if I had free stuff, because that was the time when I was going to school as well. So, and I really tired myself when I went to school. You know, I did a lot of work. I did extra credit and everything, and it just, you know. I mean, it wasn't all the time, but, you know, I did it sometimes. You can see how I'm playing this game right now. You see that I'm really impatient and we're just trying to get kills with this gun. You can see that my gun skill for this game, for this gun, is just terrible, man. Yeah, that was kind of bad. For like the next few minutes, it's like the hardest thing to kill anybody. Not because my enemies are tough. It's just that the smoke is everywhere. There was like 4 bombs that went off, 4 smoke bombs that went off in that one. Yeah, just that one streak of minutes. Like just the first 3 minutes in there. You have a war going on up here, and you can't barely see anything. You see, look how many of you. There's like 2 more smoke bombs have been thrown. You know, so it just really makes the game hard to play, just when that smoke bombs are, because it's basically literally a smoke screen. You know. Thank you, by the way. If you're watching this, thank you.
Need a minute. Okay, got it.
Oh gosh. Ugh. Yeah, I had to go to my therapist around 2:20, 2:30. It's like 1:20 right now, so I gotta go like an hour. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. It's a really good video. I mean, you know, one of the things I love about making videos is that, you know, it's limitless, man. Like, you can do pretty much of anything for your videos, man. Is that just as long as they're, you know, as long as they're exciting and they're not, you know, repetitive, you know, which I had a problem with. Like, I had a lot of things repetitive, and it's not like I could do anything, you know. I couldn't like, oh, I'm gonna do this today. But The Last of Us. The Last of Us is not like the biggest. It doesn't have many options when it comes down to the game. But you know, it's The Last of Us, man.
Watch my back.
It's a good game. I mean, a lot of people think. Some people think The Last of Us was actually kind of boring,
Keep an eye out.
or they couldn't get into the story. I mean, I can see why, but you know, you really had to stick it to the game to really get the fun of it. I loved it when I first got it. I looked at it and I'm like, oh, this game is good. You know, what got me first attended to it was just the beginning of how everything went. Like how fast they went into the game. They went like directly to the darkest part of it. Like they just, I mean, you know, at first you would think that Sarah is Ellie. You know, they just thought they just, you know, they switched up the characters. You know, but they didn't. You would think that, but you know, if you were back then in 2013 when the game was actually coming out.
Rifle.
Yeah. Make them run towards me. Yep, there we go. See, one of the bad things you can do in this game is get impatient. That's when you really gotta watch out. That's the Achilles heel, the Achilles heel of this game. Is when you start to become impatient, you start rushing people, and that's when it gets really bad.
Bombs armed. Look alive. Shotgun.
Now, the thing about this game, when you get seen by, if you're alone, if your last man standing and they see you, man, it's not good for you. That's all you need to do right there. Yeah, I think that's where, yeah. So yeah, that's the first game. Let's go to the second game. Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, here we go.
Okay, got it.
In this game, I mean, we were kicking their butts, but you know, I started messing up. Like I started actually not. In the beginning, I was really doing good. At the end of it, I really just got kind of sloppy.
Iced. Keep an eye out. Finish. Move out.
Ooh.
He's down. One less straggler to worry about. Watch my back. Okay, got it.
Man, it's kind of awesome that it's kind of sad that, you know, oh sorry about that, it's kind of sad that Telltale's is shut down, man. Oh, that's really sad, man. That sucks. I love their games, man. It kind of sucks they're not coming out with Wolf Among Us 2. I was really looking forward to that, man. I was really looking forward to that. Too bad it got canceled, man. It kind of sucks, you know. But Skybound, who I think it's like a literal company for The Walking Dead, I think, I'm not really sure. But Skybound has basically taken the project of The Walking Dead to final season, so that's good news, man. That we're gonna actually get to play it. You know, I don't really play the game. I just watch someone else play it. I don't get games that I watch on YouTube. I think that's why YouTube is there for. Is why I watch that stuff. It's just because I can't watch it, and I don't do it for the gameplay, guys. I do it simply because of the story. The guy that I watch is the Rad Brad. I always watch him all the time. You know, when it comes down to like gameplays and basically when it comes to games that I just want to watch the story on, it's him. And at some point in time in the game, he might do something with the multiplayer if it has one, but it's not all the time. He doesn't do it like all these other people do. He normally does a story. You know, whatever.
Move out.
We got like 11 minutes left. Oh gosh. I'm gonna have like, yeah, we know we have like 10. Okay. Like I said, guys, this weapon, this loadout is really, really good if you know how to use it, and you know how to use the perks correctly. Then it's a really good weapon. It is, man. I think that all the weapons in this game are good. I think all of them are. I think they just gotta be really good with them, man. You really gotta be. You gotta use them correctly and know how to use it. If you don't, then it's just gonna go, you know.
That's one down. No one comes back from that.
There it is, man. I'm telling you, man, that perk is amazing, dude. But if you have a habit of pressing triangle to pick up your stuff, yeah, it's gonna be something for you. It's gonna be a challenge for you. Because it was for me. I had a hard time when going over to dead bodies to pick up ammo. I would look at the ground and try to pick it up with triangle when it picks up automatically for me. So.
Down. I got you. Appreciate it. Smoke headed that way.
Watch this. I don't know how I got him. I can't believe we got him. That was awesome.
Keep an eye out.
Oh gosh, man, I'm sorry about that. Hang on, let me get.
Move out.
Here we go. This was some commentary also, so people were talking in the game. They were helping. They were telling me where the guy was and everything. It's really big help, man. I probably would have died a few times. This is where I got really scared right here because this is what I'm talking about, rhythm. I had no rhythm in right there. I got really, really scared. I lost my rhythm. That's what happens when you lose your rhythm, and it's really, you know, if you can't find the rhythm in the gun and use and shoot it at the correct time, it's really going to be hard to use. That guy had no business being in there. He did not want to be in there. If you're just wondering, I got 8 minutes left.
Hold up. Got it. Let's smoke him out.
That Molotov, I waste the Molotov at some point in the game, just a different minutes. I mean, I do terrible. This is where I started really getting terrible because, like, I started just running, and I just could not help it. I just started running. I started like shooting out of nowhere. I started getting scared. I started getting very impatient. I started rushing. I thought I was some, you know, like a one-man army. I tried to go out there and try to kill the entire team, and obviously it does not turn out well for me. You can see it. Over there, I'm pointing at somebody. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing good, man. I'm doing alright. I've been dealing with a few things, but you know. I got a sleeping schedule now. A good one, a healthy one. You know. I'm staying up pretty much all the morning and all day. So like I wake up at like 1 o'clock in the morning. This morning I woke up at 4. Yeah, I slept for a while longer than I intended to. Because I didn't go to sleep until like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And I woke up around like 4 o'clock. Got long hours of sleep, man. I think I got like 10 hours of sleep, man. That's long hours. Yeah, that's where I gotta watch out, like where I get sleep, man. Because like if you oversleep, man, you can stay up for a while, man. Okay, this is where I got this is where I screw up. My teammate dies there, and I got all of them right behind me now. And how I did this is what happens. I was really gonna, what I was gonna do is that they're gonna come through the middle, and I was gonna throw a Molotov and try to hit them 3-piece. But you know what happened right when I was about to do that? They started, they just spread out. They spread. They spread it out like maggots, man. They just spread it out. So yeah, that's why I died. This is where we got downhilled. I'm not gonna say who wins, but let's say it's very, very close, man. It gets really, really close. Oh gosh.
Keep the pressure on.
I am so sorry if you're watching this, but I did not mean to do that. I hate when people do that in real life, man. It's so bad. I've done it like 6 of times in my life. My 18 years of living, that's happened to me like so many times. Yeah, it's like I kind of upset right there. I got really upset that I didn't get him. I really do not like that when that happens. But when I shoot somebody and they're trying to hit me with the melee stick, I'm like praising God that it worked, and it's there. Like I said, guys, I am terrible at speaking today. I've been having a hard time speaking for 2 days now. Hopefully it'll pass by sometime, but right now it's my brain can't work. Sorry if I'm calling you guys, sorry. Yeah, I got upset right there. I really did, man. I was trying to win. A few minutes, I checked the cameras in a few minutes.
Somebody cover me while I take care of
Yeah, these guys know what they're doing right now. They know what they're doing.
Okay, got it. Look alive. Smoke out. I'm down. Smoke him out.
Yep. Yep. We won, dude. We won. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me if you guys want to see more of these, because I will. If you guys have any your own loadouts that you want me to try out and review, I will try them. Just give them a fancy name, and I will do it. You know, and I will review it. Anyways, guys, tell me if you guys want to see any of your own, or that you actually told me if there's anyone else's, like TLOU Strategist, that you want me to try out. Yeah. So, anyways. Tell me if you guys want to see more of this. I'm pretty sure you do, but if you guys don't say anything, I'll just make more just to make the video. But anyways, if you guys like if you like this, if you like the video, like it, subscribe if you want to see me more Last of Us content, and if you have anything to say in the comments, I'll do my best. If you want to have, if you have any questions, put them down in the comments, and I'll do my best to read them. And that being said, you guys have a good day. All right. Take it easy.